Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block. Flip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. When I walk by, they be taking bows, cause they know I'm a queen, yeah. Move it, move it, groove it, groove it. They wanna know just how I do it when I do it, do it. I got that magic touch, it's a rush, pulsing through my veins when I show up everybody.
Hello, everyone. Buenas noches. My peeps. I love my peeps. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of Could Be You TV. Guys, we are all over. If you're not watching from somewhere, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, like everywhere, I'm going to have a talk with you later. But guys, if you're on Facebook, find me on Linda Lynn, Could Be You TV, or Strong Island TV. And please share the video. You know, sharing is caring. So let's get right to it. I want to know how everybody was doing. I want to know how the weekend went. I have a lot to talk about. I have an amazing show, amazing guests. But before, let's just get right to our birthday shout outs. And happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños. And for those of you who always ask me, oh my God, how did you know it was my birthday? Well, I'll let you in a little secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but if we're friends on Facebook, you know, when you get a notification that says, you know, birthdays today, that's how I know if it's your birthday. And if we're not friends, what are you waiting for? And also, if you want to give a shout out, a birthday shout out, or you want to say anything special to anyone, you can always email me at couldbeyoutv@gmail.com. Alrighty? So, now that's out of the way. So, today is a very special day, guys, because it is my anniversary. Yes, it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Me and hubby, we're 26 years together. Yeah, he rocked the cradle. Yes. Shh, don't say anything. But yes, it is our anniversary, but I'm here with you guys, okay? Because I want to share everything, but I want to show this special slideshow just to give homage to our anniversary.
There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly led me to you. Look at the sky. It's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly came down from above.
Wasn't that beautiful? I just want to say thank you, baby, for making me the happiest girl in the whole wide world. Mwah! Hope for another 26 years. So, what's up, everybody? What's everybody do this weekend? If you're on Facebook, write to me. I want to know on the comments. You know, I have my computer here, and I see the comments. So I wanna interact. I wanna see. Let's see what happened this weekend. So, as many of you know, we had a lot going on in Long Island because we had parades all over. We had the Pride parades in a couple of towns, and it was amazing. I actually attended the Babylon one. It was so nice. I brought out the my little babies, my little fur babies, and I actually had a great time. It was amazing. It was a beautiful day to begin with. Met a lot of people over there. Saw a lot of people that I knew. The whole parade was awesome. The floats. And you know what, Bobby? Do we have a video that I can show?
Babylon, Babylon, Babylon.
4 years!
This is our 4th year doing Babylon Village Pride. Can you believe it? I can't believe it.
Oh my God, how awesome was that? And I also want to give a quick shout out to Roman. Roman was the one from the beginning for his participation and putting together this amazing event alongside with his team. His speech was amazing. So Roman, I want to give you props, and I want to tell you everything was fantastic, amazing. We're going to have to talk about next year because I'm going to be coming through. And I don't want to forget, because I have to show this video. When I took my fur babies to this parade, it seems like it was a show for them. Like, they stole the show. Like, I couldn't even walk with them. Mind you, I had a stroller for them because, you know, I have little Frenchies with little legs and they can't walk too fast. Everyone was stopping us. I mean, if I had a jar, I think I would have come home with a couple of G's. Bobby, let's show that video to show how famous my babies were.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up, cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low.
Thank you so much.
You have fan club here, girls.
We do. I'm the number one fan.
You're the number one fan?
I'm the number one fan of these girlies.
Karma, Luna, Karma.
Wow. Yes, honey.
That's Karma and Luna. They're stealing the show.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes. Thank you.
What are their names?
Come on, guys. How amazing was that? How cute. Yes, they had a long day, you know, the meet and greet, you know, they were exhausted at the end. And that's only not even half of, not even a quarter, not even a half, a quarter of what was going on. So I have to give a shout out to Luna and Rex and Karma. They're all siblings and they all stole the show and it was great. So, guys, We have an amazing show. I can't wait to bring out our next guest. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to come back with Gabriella Rose. Woohoo! And with no further ado, drum roll please. Brrr. I have here the amazing and beautiful recording artist, Gabrielle Rose. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming here. Oh my God, I want to hear all about it, girl, because
Everything.
watching that video, listening to that song, it's like, girl, what are you even doing here? You should be out there, like, you know, giving Beyonce competition.
Thank you.
So welcome. So
Thank you.
I want to know all about it. Where are you originally from?
I was born in Brooklyn. I grew up in Baltimore, Long Island.
Look, so you
I moved
are
here when I was 4.
nice. So
Yeah.
you are an island girl. Oh my God, we're from
I
Brooklyn.
am.
Because I'm from Brooklyn too.
My dad's from Mill Basin. My mom's from Sheepshead Bay.
Ah,
So,
my hubby is from Marine Park.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm from the other side. I'm from East New York. so,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
so far away.
I grew up here. My mom, both of my parents, they said, "You have Brooklyn blood. Don't ever forget it." When I say I'm from Long Island, like, no, you're not.
Deuces.
You're from
That's
Brooklyn.
right, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house.
My whole family's from Brooklyn.
That's right.
It-
Well, I hope our
yeah.
Brooklyn people are watching.
That's right.
Like, hello.
That's
I want to
right.
see everybody making their comments, telling me where you're
Right.
from.
Right.
But so tell me about your music and tell me exactly when did you start doing your music? Like, what exactly are you doing now? Like, I want to know it all, and
yeah.
not just me. Everybody that's watching and tuning in right now, they
Yeah.
want to know who Gabriella Rose is. So
It's a lot. It's a lot.
we want to hear it. That's why we're here.
I'm extra. I'm always a little extra. Oh my goodness. I started singing when I was 6. I was a shy kid. I always wanted to sing. My mom put me in lessons when I was 6. I started acting, dancing, but I was shy. When she said if she gets on stage,
Okay.
she's either going to curl up or she's going to break out.
Okay.
And it was my favorite place to be.
Why?
My
Because
whole life.
was it like at home that you were really singing and dance? Like, what were you doing?
I asked for singing lessons when I was 6.
Okay.
But I was super shy, and then my mom put me in acting because I was gonna have to be on stage. And she said
Okay.
she's either gonna like love it and break out. I would like hide behind my mom, or I'm gonna hate it. And I will never forget. I just remember being on stage.
Okay.
I don't remember so many things from my childhood. I remember this, and I just loved it. It was like home to me. I was comfortable. Always. So I haven't stopped since.
It's so funny because I have I don't remember that much either, but I do have a quick story, a similar story. I remember being, I don't know how old, I must have been very, very young, like maybe even 7, 8, 9, something like that. And I too was very shy. And my mom as well took me to like a talent play, singing and stuff like that.
Isn't that funny?
And I specifically remember this man asking me my name, and I was so shy that I wasn't even like saying my name. And I remember him telling, I don't know what he was. I don't know why I would remember that. I guess those are like the pinpoints in life that kind of like
certain things stick with you. I know.
Yeah, I do remember that too. I remember being shy, and I remember my mother taking me to some kind of talent place, and I remember being so shy that the guy's asking me my name, and I couldn't even say my name. He was like, "Why am I doing here if I can't even?"
Right.
That's amazing. So from there, you and that was here where in Brooklyn.
I never stopped. That was at the Stage in Merrick.
In Merrick,
there is I think it's closed now. It might still be there. The Stage in Merrick.
Okay.
And I never got off stage. And when I was 14, I competed at the Apollo Amateur Night, and I won, and I won, and I won 6 times.
That's amazing.
And thank you.
Are you kidding me?
It was from when I was 14 to 15, so it was like year long basically.
Okay.
And it was every Wednesday, and like the winners would compete against the next round of winners, and then so on. And yeah, I made it onto the TV show. On the TV show.
Which TV show was that?
Amateur Night at the Apollo.
Right. How did you feel even being there? This is the Apollo we're talking about, and that crowd can be really tough. So
I was 15.
Impressive.
Competing in the adult competition. I don't even know how that happened. But, on the show, I came in second. I lost to an electric violinist.
Okay.
But
so it was like a talent show altogether.
It's like, well, it's all different types of talent competing.
Okay.
But to get onto the show and win the title of amateur super top dog.
So it wasn't just singing.
But it's a year-long thing. So I won that.
Oh.
And then I was on the show. And from there, I really started pursuing like a real career in music. So I started writing when I was like 14. I was always traveling throughout high school, and I was back and forth to California, and I just never stopped. So it's been an evolution and a roller coaster and a constant evolution is life. That's life.
To evolve.
Yeah.
So tell me about this, a little bit about this music video and the song that you just dropped and that I saw, and it was super amazing. The song, the vibe, the lyrics, the production of the music videos. I want to know all about it because I'm a critic myself because I like what I see, and when I see something I like, I want to know.
Thank you. Yes, that is the latest thing I released. And I went from being solo my whole life to being in a band for like 6-7 years.
Okay, you were in a band.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing experience. Again, everything happens for a reason. Now I'm back being solo, and I released that as a co-artist song with Yoni Babitsky, who produced it as well.
Okay, shout out.
Yes, my friend Chris Jackson, who's one of my best friends in the whole world, also co-wrote it with me.
In the whole world, she
whole
said.
world. Chris Jackson.
That's a big time. Where is he? If he's not listening, shame on you, because she just gave you a big shout out. I mean, she said in the whole wide world.
It is wild. Some people just come. I think everybody comes into your life for a reason. CJ's an amazing songwriter, but I was, again, I just remember being 16, and I said to my parents, like, I gotta get out of Long Island. I gotta get to the city. I need to be around like different types of people and different types of music. And I always liked putting myself just like out there, learning and growing.
Absolutely.
And I love learning about different cultures, and just like wanted to learn.
Absolutely.
And grow. So I was going into a meeting with these guys from a label, and they took me to dinner, and then they said, come meet our artist. He's in the studio. And I just remember going to the studio with them. It was right by the restaurant, and I saw this guy. Fast forward years later, I'm working with Sturkin and Rogers, who founded Rihanna. And I'm at their studio, and they said, yeah,
We're making moves here, people.
Yeah,
like, we're
it
talking
is
to
a
you guys.
whole-
This is some serious stuff here. So everybody better pay attention. Call your friends. Share the video, please. Share the video because everybody needs to see and hear Gabrielle's story. Yeah.
It's been, like I said, just constant, nonstop working, and then as you keep going, you work your way,
So you basically made my understanding you moved and you lived in LA for a while because So do you find it that like LA is the superstar place to be if you're gonna like a lot of people think on New York,
So I brought up CJ because Circuit and Rogers said we want you to this guy's gonna vocal produce for you, we're gonna co-write with you and him, whatever, and the guy ended up being CJ, and this is years later.
Okay.
And he and I clicked like this, and it didn't work out with Durkin and Rogers, but it was so obviously meant to be that I reconnected with CJ, Chris Jackson.
Of course.
So he was also in LA, and we co-wrote this song together, Hurt Myself. And this is so many years of writing together, but LA is definitely the home for music now. There definitely used to be a lot more people in New York. At least for pop
you felt
music.
at home there? You felt like that was the place to be for
I'm gonna
the
be
music?
totally on for music. It's definitely great.
A lot of people go out there for acting, into the movies, and
acting too. Totally for pop music, yes. Even like Nashville's. I love Nashville. Nashville, there's a lot of pop going on there too. There's a lot more going on in LA than New York now. All my New York people left.
Okay.
They're there. But I just feel like, for me, I'm happy to go to LA and work, but New York, like I'm such a New Yorker, and New York is home to me. So I lived there for 2 years. When my band and we went on a national tour. It was 32 cities, all U.S. and some parts of Canada. It was amazing. And we got back. We said we have to be in California. We were living together in Belmore, actually.
Were you scared to go? Like, I mean, did you ever go there?
I traveled there all the time throughout all high school, always to work there, but I never lived there. I always wanted to. And finally, I can't be somewhere knowing that I could. I knew I could do so much more if I was there. I outgrew Belmore at the time.
Okay.
I actually wrote
You were excited to go already. Were you
I was
scared?
so excited. I wrote a song called Enough. It's on my elbow.
Enough.
About like needing to get out of my hometown and grow. And it's funny because I say like I'm going and I'm never coming back. I came back, but it's all right. God has a plan. I'm just going with it. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Everything that needed to happen there at the time happened. But so we got back from the tour and we said we have to move. So we were living together a few years in Belmore. One person was from Delaware, Connecticut, Jersey. Another person was from Connecticut, and then I was from Belmore. So we moved in together to make music together.
Okay.
And then we moved to LA. And it was awesome. For 2 weeks, it was like nonstop. This is so obviously where we need to be. And then COVID happened and everything shut down.
Let me tell you.
I lived in LA for like 2 years all throughout COVID. It was the weirdest.
Wow.
I didn't get the real experience, that's for sure. It was weird.
You know what?
It was so weird.
It is unfortunate that COVID, did take over the world, and it basically,
it was weird.
Like it stopped. Like the world stopped.
It was so weird.
And a lot of people unfortunately lost their lives, and a lot of people, a lot of people lost their jobs and had to do a whole rerouting of lives changing. I am so happy that at least now we're able to kind of like pick up, the
100%.
pieces. And listen, I say for myself as well, like it was a standstill, and now I'm just picking up the pieces from then as well.
Right.
It was a scare health wise, and the world was basically at a standstill. Like, where is this the end? Like, how,
I'll never
like,
forget
was it
being in? We went to LA. We were like, we'll Airbnb for like a couple weeks, and then we'll disperse and figure out get jobs here. And because I was always gigging in New York, but there was so much opportunity in California. So we'll get there. We'll figure it out. And it ended up, it was like slow season in New York, so it was like the perfect time. Anyway, so then we got stuck in the Airbnb for 4 months because you couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't fly, they shut the airports down, it was crazy. So that happened, but we ended up making a whole album.
Okay.
Throughout that time, there was
Was
literally
this
nothing else we
song
could
made
do.
out there during that time
This
as
song
well, or
was not within the band house. It was after.
Okay.
It was towards like I guess the end of when I lived there.
Okay.
I did write it when I was out there.
Okay.
But we didn't finish it until I moved back, and it's weird because I wrote this song. I wasn't experiencing my story in the song. It's about a really like abusive relationship, but it's really about realizing I was always a people pleaser my whole life, and I would change who I was to try and make other people happy, and
Absolutely.
I realized so much about that, and I worked on that so much.
You can tell it kind of projects off on the song, and your whole emotion and your whole,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like acting like I have to, like you could
It's
see the
true
pure
story,
emotion that
totally.
comes out of that. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just learned that by changing who you are, it will never truly make anybody else happy, and it will never make you. You're really hurting yourself.
Right.
And you just can't. I'm at the place in my life where I realize you can't force anything that is not meant to
Absolutely.
be. And it's people pleasing is an innocent form of manipulation, even though your intentions are good.
Good.
Changing who you are to try and make someone like you, or make sure
Right.
they're okay, or make them happy. It's never gonna, in the long run,
right? Absolutely.
fix anything or make anything okay.
Absolutely. So, from that song, like, do you most of your music that you write and your songs and all that, are they mostly from experiences, or
Yes,
is it?
and that is something I had gone through many years prior, but then it was so weird. Like I had moved back here, and I entered like a brief relationship, and it was like I wrote this song foreshadowing what was about to happen.
Right.
It was like I lived it again, except I believe I'm very spiritual, and
Okay.
that lessons.
It's a good thing?
Yes, lessons.
That's definitely a good thing.
Yes. They'll keep reoccurring in your life until you finally learn
Absolutely.
and make the change and treat it differently.
Absolutely.
So I felt like this. I couldn't believe it was happening to me again, but the way that I treated the situation again, it showed
you
me
learned from
how
the
much
life, or
I
did you
learned.
learn from the?
I
right.
learned so much, and I got out quickly, and I just dove into like learning about myself, and I'm not bitter about anything that happened because I learned so much, and it put me
Right.
on this healing journey that I needed to
Absolutely,
be on.
we all need that.
Yeah.
It's not, if you were holding any grudges or you were bitter about things, I think you would be singing some kind of a metal head song.
Right.
Or, like,
No. I like so many different types of music. That's not my thing.
that would probably be the type of music you'll be singing just to let out all your
Right.
anger and all of,
Right.
or
Right. No. Now I take it out in the gym.
But it's so funny because it's just different for me sometimes, because I don't know how do you write songs, lyrics first, like whatever comes in, and
I don't usually write lyrics first.
Okay.
A lot of times things will pop into my head and I'll voice note in my car, like all the time. I
okay.
also start on piano a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll start with a track. This song, so I met Yoni because Yoni owns an amazing coffee shop. It's called Enigma. If you're in LA, go.
Oh, hello.
Enigma
Sounds
coffee
like
is
sounds like an amazing coffee shop.
Amazing.
Just the name alone.
It actually really is.
Can you send
It
some
really
coffee
is.
out here to New York, please? We would like to taste some Enigma coffee from LA.
He needs to open some in New York. I'm a coffee snob. I love my coffee.
Hello. Are you listening?
Yoni, we need
Yoni, Yoni. We need some coffee.
That's right.
Especially from LA.
They roast their own beans.
Was wondering.
Okay. So, anyway, Yoni owns these coffee shops. The coffee shop was on the corner of the band Airbnb house. And
Okay.
I was losing my mind in that house. So I walked my dog to the coffee shop, and I got my coffee, and the coffee was good. And I guess I was nice. And Yoni said to me,
You were just being you?
I was just being me. And Yoni said, "You're too nice to be from California. What are you doing here?" And I told him what I was doing. And we hit it off, and he said, "Oh, I actually produce, and I'm a guitar player."
Are you kidding me?
No, so I'm looking at his Instagram. I was like, "Holy shit, this guy's like amazing." And We move out of the
Wow,
house.
look at that. If that
It's
wasn't
crazy.
like totally like meant to be
It's crazy.
and meant, like that's how you really
Crazy. Yeah. That's everything leads to the next thing. And
So wait,
it's crazy.
so he had the coffee shop,
coffee shop.
right? Was he doing any music at that time?
He like paused for a minute. I think he went out there originally to make music, and it's like sometimes you need to take a minute because I always say to people, if you don't love it, if it's not your passion, like you can't. It's such a rough industry. It's really really hard.
I totally get it. And you know what? That was perfect timing, you know. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Okay, I'll talk forever, Susan.
Yeah. Oh, I can talk forever too. Please, honey. Like this show is not long enough for us to go girls to be chatting. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna continue with Gabrielle Rose. Yay.
Yeah, I see you out there. Yeah, I see you doing your thing. I feel you watching. Your eyes are talking to me. Tell me, do you really want it? Saying I'm the only one that you need. Don't need waste another moment. I ain't gonna wait all day. 'Cause I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get a piece of that, piece of that. 'Cause I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get a piece of that, piece of that. I just found my man crush Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just found my man crush Monday, Friday, Saturday.
Next one, I want to do tap.
How amazing was that video? I totally love, not only do I love the song, if you know, you know, you looked amazing, girl.
Thank you.
That was a hot video.
Thank you.
I know it's one of probably a few years back.
Yeah.
We need to bring that back. Come
Yeah.
on, let's bring that back because that was totally hot. So
Thank
tell me a
you.
little bit about how that
Thank
came
you.
about.
That's crazy. I was working with the Young Boys at the time, their production duo, and Liana Banks, who's a friend and an amazing songwriter. We were in the studio, I forget what studio, so many, I don't remember. But the song kind of just happened. And
But who
then,
picked out that particular song? Because that's a very,
So we sampled
very, like,
that.
worldwide known song.
I don't remember who thought of that. We were writing the song, and I don't remember who thought of mixing that sample in.
Well, whoever did, that was an amazing and great idea.
Maybe it was Liana. I don't remember.
We
I
need
don't
to
remember.
all reconnect here because I was feeling that song. You look hot.
you.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You know, so here on the
you.
show, we have a little something that we like to talk about. What's trending? You know, what's
Okay.
going on out there. So let's just get some insight here of what's going out there. You know,
What's
this
going
way.
on?
What, Bobby? What's going?
What's going
What's going on
on?
out there? What is,
Do I want to know?
I want to. I want
scary
to talk
world
about
out
it. Okay, first of all, our
no.
condolences. It's very, very sad and tragic. This past week, where Miss Jackie O, you know, she passed away from a cosmetic procedure, which is extremely sad. You know, you hear more about that going on. Listen, I'm not against it. But whoever is, you know, just do your research.
Right.
You never know. You know, that's why you have to get screening before. Like, I don't
Right.
know exactly what happened. I do feel very saddened by this because she is actually the wife of one of the members to the Wild 'N Out. the show Wild 'N
Right.
Out, which is Justina Valentine.
Right.
And I do some work with Justina Valentine. So it's like it hits a little closer to home.
Right.
And she had 3 young kids. And
So sad.
it's so sad. So our condolences to Jackie O's family and to DC Fly. And so, yeah. What do we have next here? Okay. So, okay. You, being that I know that you're like this fitness guru girl because I be seeing you on your Instagram. Okay.
Love fitness.
Now, I feel that everyone has to do some sort of exercise. Well, you don't have to go to the gym.
Right.
You know, you don't have to be a gym rat, but you have to do some sort of exercise. Not
Take
only
care of your health. It's
health-wise,
right.
cardiovascular. You know,
Right.
you
It's
want to
for your
make
health.
sure, and it's okay. So now we have here Lizzo. So we all know who Lizzo is. She's a beautiful big girl, you know. But you know, with that comes a lot of backlash, you know,
Right.
and a lot of trolling and a lot of fat shaming.
Right.
You know, a lot of body shaming because
Right.
a lot say that she's trying to encourage, like, for other people who are overweight
To just stay that way.
that it's beautiful, that be proud of what you have, to be proud of this, and she shows it off with no shame, and I'm all for it, you know, like there is no, for me, you know, there's no body type of what it is to show up. There's no body type of what's beautiful or not. You're a woman, period, you're beautiful.
100%.
You know, but I do believe in taking care, you know, and just, you know, she is a beautiful girl, but also you know, she is a little bit overweight. You know, I'm not going to say she's, you know, I'm not going to bash her, but I don't know if she should, you know, she should be more. I know she hears it all the time, and this is why the controversy. I believe Candace Owens, which she's very controversial, and she likes, you know, Candace Owens, she just likes to ramble on, and she says it how it is. You know, sometimes I know people like to say the truth because I'm one, like, I don't know how to hold my tongue, you know. But there's a way to say certain things, you know. And Candace Owens
it's not
comes
what
out,
you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly.
But with Lizzo, she's clearly, for her to perform the way she performs, she has to be in shape. You can't sing like that and perform like that and not be in some kind of shape to be able to even breathe. Like, it's hard to sing and dance and play all the things she does.
I know. That's why I hardly dance. But
I went on a serious healing journey too with my relationship with food and body, and I will say it doesn't matter if you're tiny or big. It's so about what's on the inside and how you feel about you can get skinny, you can get it. That doesn't mean you're gonna be confident in yourself. It is so comes from the inside.
Well, she's very confident, and I give that to her. But also, I would like to see her more encourage more, you know, of the eating wealth, you know. So I mean, props to you. And I see, you know, she apparently had blocked Candace Owens on Twitter and all that because. So I don't know, but. What's the next one, Bobby?
So, I've never been to the gym in high heels. So I decided to wear high heels because I saw a girl on Instagram one time, and she basically wore a formal dress on the treadmill with high heels. So, considering I've always had a trainer tell me what to do in the gym, I decided, and that's my crazy husband, I decided to wear a dress to the gym to see what it feels like. And I really like it. I copied that girl. And I feel, thank you for that girl for introducing me to wearing dresses and diamond dresses and high heels on the treadmill.
Brittany!
Oh, Brittany, I was so wanting.
Brittany!
I want to so like root for her and be on your side, and I always give her the benefit of the doubt. But Brittany, what was that?
Brittany, okay. I love fashion. I love workout clothes. The things I wear to the gym. Maybe some people wouldn't. would I personally wear a
I
dress?
don't know who this girl
To the
is
gym,
that
no.
she saw on Instagram. Maybe it was a joke. Maybe it was a dare. Maybe it was to try and get likes. And look, she got what she wanted. She got Britney Spears' attention, and she
Right.
went doing the same thing.
Right.
But who
Setting
is
a-
gonna
setting
go
a new
on
trend.
the treadmill with heels?
In a dress.
In a dress.
I will say. So
Unless
on the
they're chunks and
weekends,
clunks or something.
I gig every weekend, and I have to wear heels the whole time, and we dance our ass off. It's a full cardio routine. It's like running on a treadmill in heels for 4 hours. I swear. I wore my Apple Watch the other day. It was a light gig. It was light. It was probably only 2 hours of cardio-ish, and we burned over 1,000 calories. So I'm like,
Oh
I'm
my
basically,
goodness.
So maybe to practice performing in heels, you want to go on the treadmill.
I mean, but at least
I don't
say
know.
that. I mean, at least say that. Don't make it seem like it's a trend, and now people are gonna be going to the gym and
I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense.
like, you know. And it's not only that, Brittany. I don't know what's with the way you're talking. Like, come on. Like, I don't know how old are you. You're in your 40s, I think, maybe. She has to be in the late 30s, right?
Yeah.
Middle 30s, middle 30s,
Has
I
to
think.
be, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Get it together. I don't want to see you back to that place where you were. So please, let's just leave the heels, you know, when we go out, you know, look pretty and stuff, and leave the sneakers and the, you know, gym attire. But and that comes back to you too. You're amazing in the gym too. I see your little gym, you know, guru over there.
I've always been so passionate about health and fitness. I remember I started doing Zumba when I was like 11 or 13 with my best friend. And we would make each other lunches for camp, but we were always like health. My mom is very into fitness and health.
Okay, go mom.
So I guess that's where I get it from. My dad's side loves food. So I also love food, but I love fitness. So yeah.
It's You're something like my daughter. Shout out to my daughter Tiana. She's the same way. She's also a very health, you know, fitness, health conscious, and you know, but she likes her food too. And she took after her mom. We like our sweet tooth, you know. But she, you know, she's in the gym a lot, and she knows, you know, so she's kind of balancing, because she's like, if I'm gonna have that piece of cake, I'm gonna go, you know.
I pick and choose my moments when I really want it. But even that, like, I really had to work on my relationship with food. And throughout COVID, I swear, whatever fell apart was supposed to fall apart, and it's such a blessing, and everything that seems like it's terrible in the moment, it all works out in the end.
Absolutely.
But I used that time also to really, I took a program called the Food Freedom Program, and it really helped me heal my relationship with food and body.
That's
growing
great.
up in the music industry,
Absolutely.
since I'm 6, it, you know, it's very critical, and I was always super critical of myself. So now I'm in a pretty balanced, healthy place with.
That is amazing. Bobby, do we have anything else? Okay, well, that was some informative.
Good.
We're gonna have to reach out to, you know, maybe Lizzo's camp. You know, like maybe we should do something, you know, more like trying to get some. You know what it is too. I guess I understand what Candace Owens is saying. Like, you have a lot of young people and the
She
little
has a lot of
girls.
influence, yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you don't want. You know what pisses me off? Why it's like when you go through fast food. I don't remember. I'm not really a fast food. You know, only when it's like really an emergency.
Right. Me too.
But you know, like they'll make for a salad is like $7,
Right.
but yet like you can have a whole meal of like double cheeseburgers or large Coke, large fries, or whatever it is for under $5.
Right.
So who's not gonna go for that deal?
Right.
So how are they making it any easier for the people who's just trying to, you know,
Right.
they have to feed large families, you're just going for the cheap.
Right.
You know, like how about the salad is just freaking
100%.
leaf grass from the, like, what are you doing?
100%.
But,
I feel like it's also, when you go out of this country, when I've toured like UK and so, it is so much easier to find clean, healthy food. You don't even have to try. Everything is just made better
Out of the
for
UK?
you. Out of the US.
Out of the U.S.
Like
See?
when I toured
We're gonna
Europe,
have to change something here with the U.S.
I
people.
toured Europe. You're even like a rest stop. there's animals right there, like laying the eggs, and they're everything's just clean, and there's no organic because it just
I'll take that
exists
egg,
that
thank
way.
you.
Yeah, it was.
She's laying an egg right now. That one is mine.
I was like, this is just a cow. There's a cow and there's sheep
Oh
and there's
my
chicken.
God,
Like
that
they're
is
just right there.
amazing. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
it was eye-opening. But I was sitting in a car all 8. We were doing it was like 8-hour drives.
Those
all
are the
day,
hardest
sitting-
because when you're on tour, it's like hard. It's not like you're taking a chef with you on the road and you're not at the
No,
stage
and
where you're
I
hiring
would-
chefs to make meals for you. So everything
No,
has to
and
be
I tried
quick.
really
Yeah.
hard to stay healthy, but it was.
Well, it shows, girls. You're amazing.
Thank
You look
you.
great, and you
Thank
look.
you.
But
Thank you.
So what is next for Gabrielle Ross? What
I'm
is in the
very
works?
excited. I'm so excited to be working on solo projects again. I'm working on. I'm calling my genre now. I made it up, but like music that moves you.
let's
because
get-
I'm
yeah,
working
absolutely.
on
Like,
a
this is
dance
the whole-
project.
Okay.
Yeah, but acoustic versions of the dance as well.
Okay.
So my music's either going to make you move your body or it's going to move you emotionally. You're either
There
going
we
to cry or
go.
you're going to dance. But I just want to use my story and everything that's real to me to help others go through life
Absolutely.
and know that they're not alone and they have my support. And music is so healing. So if I could just...
So you want to do like healing through music?
Yes.
Like, is that like a?
Yes.
That's amazing. I'm sure a
Yes.
lot of people, already not even going through the whole, just listening to your music, because I'm one like when I do my writing and when I'm doing music, I usually I hear like a producer will send me a beat or I
Right.
hear a beat and. By listening to that, I feel the vibe of
Yes.
that, and I already could tell, is it going to be, a romantic song? Is it going to be
Right.
a sensual song? Is it a really hard,
Right.
and that's when I start writing, my lyrics,
Right.
So you're just more emotionally where you want people to, because you've been through a lot of experiences, which, half the people are definitely going to indulge in your music because you have a lot, you're a very passionate
Thank
and
you.
emotional person.
Thank you. I am.
Oh,
I
well, you know what?
am. Yeah.
Before we run out of time, because this is what happens when you have fun.
We talked for like 5 more
you
hours.
start,
Great.
absolutely, you start running out of time. Just let everybody know where can they reach you? What are your
Yes,
handles?
absolutely.
Where's the music?
Yes. You can follow me everywhere at Gabrielle Ross Music and YouTube, Gabrielle Ross Music, everything. I'm going to be putting out new music, new videos, Spotify, wherever you listen to music, I'm there. So, Gabrielle Ross, and my handles are all Gabrielle Ross Music.
Gabrielle Ross, yes. So we're just going to take a minute here and we're just going to give out some shout outs, some people who tuned in.
Yes.
So we have Larry Ross. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. We have Richie P. Yes, thank you. We have Katie. Thank you, Katie. She says that you are the best. Gab is the
you,
best.
Katie.
Yes,
You're
she
the best,
is.
Katie.
Shout out to Strong Island Television and Bobby and all that. I wouldn't be able to do all this without them.
Thank you.
And let's also give a shout out to Pretty Little Limbres. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great supporter. I love it. Thank you so much. And for all my Instagram viewers, I'm glad that you're here with me, but I wish you would see us on Facebook so you can see the show in its entirety. But no worries, because the show will always be on there on Could Be You TV, on Strong Island TV, on Linda Lynn. So thank you all who was tuning in behind the scenes. And yeah, Gabrielle, it was a pleasure.
Same here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely. You. And I cannot wait to hear more music.
Thank
and I can't wait to, and like I had said, we definitely should get together.
I would
and we should
love
do a
to.
collab.
I would love to.
People,
I would love to.
And we have to give a special shout out to our friend Andres, because he was the one who introduced us, right? Let's give him a shout out. Yes, because of him. Gracias. Well, he did the introduction,
Yes,
right?
he
I mean, that's
did.
how you meet. Yeah, because
Yes.
that's how you meet people, obviously,
Yes.
you know. And if it wasn't
Yes.
for Andre, so you know, and yeah, well, definitely, I think this will be great, you know.
I would love to.
Yeah, definitely. So, my people, I love you all. Gabrielle, once again,
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
For from coming down and chit chatting
My
and
pleasure.
you know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you can let everybody know also that the show is on Facebook. You can look at Linda Lynn, Could Be You TV. It's on Strong Island Television.
I'll share it on all my platforms.
Yeah, please share the video, because you know the more sharing, the more views. And I wanna thank all my loyal viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in every week to be here with me. You know, guys, I always say this, but I do this for you guys. Like, I do this because I get your messages and I read them, and it makes me so happy when, you know, you tell me things like, oh, you know, I look forward to your show, when who's your next guest, you know, you're an inspiration, you motivate me. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. You know, I do this because I love to do it, you know, and it gives me great pleasure to provide a platform for anyone. You know, it's not just artists, you know, you have entrepreneur business people and all. And before I forget, because, you know, I don't want to get caught up in some kind of, you know, lawsuit, but everything that I showed of what's trending, I get that from Unlocked Hollywood. Yeah, you know, because I take it off of them. They're my source. So I just want to give a quick shout out and give them credit that that's where I get my source. So, you know, there's no confusion and twisted that I get, you know. So we got that out of the way. But, well, gracias, mi amigos, mi gente. I love you all. I can't wait to see you next time, same place. So here, and I leave you off with this inspiration video, and I hope it inspires you, and I hope you have a great night. So thank you. Bye. To all the people having birthdays, let's be grateful, right? Let's be grateful that we have another birthday to celebrate, enjoy life. I don't know about you, but I love life. And I love my life. And everyone has their ups and downs. You know, life is not perfect. It's what you make of it. And I want to live. I want to live every day. I want to see beautiful things. I thank God every time I wake up each morning. You know, my mom always instilled in me, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is just thank God for giving you that gift to open up your eyes and to see the world and to see, you know, I'm going to fight for my life. I'm not ever going to put my life in danger because I love life